Memorial Day weekend is a few days away, which means it's time to put your beach beauty regimen into high gear.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get this going.
Let's do. And in case you need a crash course, we have the products you need to be using 2 days out, 1 day out, and right before you hit the beach to make sure your skin and hair are healthy, glowing, and totally on fleek, right?
Right, it looks like you've already been at the beach before you've been at the beach.
I know,
It's magic.
impressive. Style Code Live magic.
Yes.
All right, well, here to tell us about them is beauty expert Bahar Takhtehchian. Hey there, Bahar.
Hi, how are you guys?
So lovely to have you today.
Lovely to be here.
I love what you're wearing.
Thank
what a
you.
beautiful, beautiful color. Very, very
you.
excited. Very beachy color.
Very beachy. I did it on purpose.
so into it. So, Bahar, we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
We really do. And let's face it, time is dwindling down until the beach season. So let's get right into it with our model today.
Yes.
Jen. So what maintenance does Jen need to be doing 2 days out from the big reveal on the beach?
Okay, so Jen looks amazing, but we
She's
all
stunning.
need to make sure that the first thing we do this time of year is exfoliate.
Oh, yeah, we got to rid ourselves of like that dead, dry skin, right?
Yes, the dead skin cells. We've all been in the winter weather, and our skin is very dry. So
Some of us longer than others.
Exactly,
in New York City.
exactly. So this is a great step for transitioning into the summer, but it's also crucial if you're going to use a self tanner. So I love this scrub from Bliss.
too.
Not only does it smell really, really good, but the consistency is nice and smooth. So what you're going to do when you're in the shower, you are going to rub this over, and it has tiny little granules, so it actually exfoliates and sloughs off those dead skin cells. Plus, it feels like a nice massage too, so it helps with circulation, which is amazing.
So that's going to soften your skin. It's going to boost circulation as well, and it smells of like lemon and sage, guys.
Very,
it really smells
very
beautiful.
refreshing.
Oh, it really does smell
The
good.
next thing.
Her arm smells delicious, doesn't it?
It
Frankie?
does. I
Delightful.
love it. All right, so what's next? Now that we've exfoliated.
Now that we've exfoliated, of course, we're exposing our feet in the summertime. You're wearing those
course.
cute sandals, you're out on the beach, so you definitely need to take care of the soles of your feet.
Yeah, because they just, I mean, they get a beating over the winter, right? In those boots
really
and
do.
things like that.
Yeah.
They do, and not everyone has the time or the money for a pedicure, so a great do-it-yourself version is with this Amo Pay. It's the Pedi Perfect, and basically this device, it's battery powered. And what it does is you turn it on, and it really gets rid of any of the calluses that you have on the bottom of your feet. It works like a charm, and that way you can, get your feet ready for those pretty nail polishes. And
It's like a magic rotating pumice stone.
And Jen,
that's exactly how it is.
Yeah, exactly. So Jen, you gave this a shot at home, so we can see you doing it right here.
There you are.
What did you think about the pedi, the at-home pedi?
I thought it was great. I don't always have time to get pedicures, so it's kind of easy. It's really easy to use, and it's perfect for when you just want to maintenance your feet and
Absolutely.
keep it nice and soft.
Right, because sometimes like the nail polish will stay on and in place, but your feet still like they feel rough in between pedicures if you get them, and so this is like a great kind of like daily or maybe weekly thing that you can do to touch up.
Was it gentle on your feet? Did you find it to be gentle?
Yeah, it was really easy to use.
That's
super
great.
And they really felt soft afterwards?
Yeah, they
So
did.
would you like actually invest in a product like this?
Definitely.
Cool.
And it's satisfying too when you see the results. You know what I mean? You get that instant gratification.
I
Exactly.
Yes, I actually have used something like that, and I do love it. Lindsay, what do our friends in the chat have to say?
Okay, so I was actually just in the process of telling Kylie to not use the exfoliating scrub when she has a sunburn, because that would be very painful, so do not do that. But then on Amazon wanted to know, does the scrub have microbeads? Is that what it
Yes,
gets?
they're microbeads. So they're really tiny. You can't really see them, but you can totally feel them.
And that's ideal for an exfoliant because the tinier the microbeads, the better off your skin's going to be. When there's something larger in there, it's just going to rip and shred your skin, and that defeats the purpose for an exfoliant.
Exactly. This is nice and gentle, but very effective still.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, so that was for 2 days before we hit the beach. So what should we be doing a day before we hit the beach?
Of course, you want to make sure that you're shaving. You want to not save this until the last minute, especially if you're going to use a tanner, because that can get rid of some of the color. So I always recommend using a razor with multiple blades, and this one is from Gillette. It's the Venus. It has 5 blades, so of course it's going to give you a closer shave. It's going to do a better job of getting rid of that hair.
And it's got this little ribbon around it too, right?
I love that ribbon. That helps to moisturize as it
Moisturizing
shaves,
ribbon,
so you're not getting the nicks and the cuts and the irritation.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, so that's great, and we've had a day to kind of like our skin calm down from the scrub.
Yes.
Before we do the shaving, which totally makes sense there for the smooth shave. So we've shaved. Now we go in for a little sun-kissed glow with a self-tanner that we've been saying that you guys actually need to get on for this summer.
Or full-on paint if you leave it on.
It depends on what you want. So this is from Saint-Tropez. This is a tanning mousse.
Okay.
Which is great. A lot of people are afraid of self-tanners because they feel like they get streaky and patchy. Because this is a mousse, it goes on very easily and very evenly. And what I think is cool is that you can decide how dark you want to be. If you leave it on for an hour, you'll get a light tan. 2 hours, medium tan. 3 hours or more, you'll be darker.
Let's see some of that mousse on your, and this is the mitt as well.
This is the mitt that comes with it. It's actually
love this mitt.
reusable and washable.
Awesome, which is ideal because you want to use one of those mitts so your hands don't turn orange, green, whatever the color of the mousse is. Oh, wow. So there it is right there.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you want to put on a couple of pumps. And I always recommend that you start from the bottom up. So always start at your ankles. And I'm going to show you what you do here with Jen and make these gentle strokes like this go up and down and up and down. And of course, if you're doing this at home, you'll be getting every little part of your leg, but you go all the way up to your thighs and don't forget the rest of your body.
Right, and we definitely want to make sure this is all blended in when you're doing it at home.
We don't want to leave Jen hanging there, but actually,
seriously,
so
no streaks.
We're watching Bahar apply it to Jen right now, but Jen, you actually gave this a shot as well at home. So what did you think about using a mousse? Have you used a self-tanning mousse before?
I had used it a while ago, but I actually love this one. It's really easy to use. You can see it as it goes on, so it spreads out evenly.
I mean, I feel like I can even notice it there because it's got like this green tint to it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna come out looking green, but you're anything but.
No, that tint is there actually to show you can see the application process. It's not actually going to turn your skin green.
And the mitt helps a lot too.
And you can see how natural her glow looks. She did this beforehand as well. So the more you do it, of course, the darker you get. So it's really up to you. You get to control it.
How long did you leave the mousse on?
I left it on for about an hour and a half, and then I showered, so it was a perfect amount of time.
Yeah, this is a nice natural look.
I sleep in it,
I like
and I
it.
literally become as dark as humanly possible. Yeah, I do. I love it.
All right, guys, don't forget if you like what you see, click on that taupe below and give us a little style code love. All right, so if you need some last-minute beauty fixes, all of these items, of course, are available below in our style carousel, so check them out. Okay, so we've done 2 days, 1 day.
Yes.
Now, Bahar, is the moment of truth. It is the day of the beach, the first day of summer. We're about to go. What do we do?
Okay, so the most important thing, obviously, is to wear sunscreen.
Absolutely.
Year-round, but especially in the summertime. And my little trick for the summer is I like to treat my sunscreen as a moisturizer. So as soon as I take a shower, I get my favorite sunscreen, put it on, slather it all over your body, and you're good to go. But if you're going to be at the beach, of course, you want to reapply. Use it 15 minutes beforehand, and if you go in water, reapply after you come out. But I also have this really cool trick. A lot of people are like, when do I reapply my sunscreen?
Right.
A good trick is look at the SPF. If it's, for example, 30, whatever it is, you divide it by 2. So if it's SPF 30, you reapply every 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
SPF 40 every 20 minutes. Just a nice little reminder to keep the sunscreen coming.
And this also applies to waterproof.
Yes, but of course, as I said, if you're in water, reapply as soon as you come out.
Absolutely. And you recommend at least 30 SPF.
I do.
To be most effective.
Don't forget, like the backs of your ears, your toes, those places that you don't always think of also can get sunburn.
Now I have a question. Would you put this under makeup?
Yeah.
Like, would you use it as a moisturizer?
That's what I always do in the summertime, absolutely. And these days, the formulations are so great that they don't feel greasy or oily. It really glides on easily and absorbs very quickly.
I'm checking it out to see. Cool. I like
That's
it.
good stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't feel greasy at all. Okay, so we can't.
Protected our face.
Yeah, we protected the face, but we also need to protect the hair, which totally makes sense. We were just talking in our previous segment about natural oils being great for protection and hydrating of the hair, but when you're out in the sun, you need some protection as well.
Absolutely, especially if you spend a lot of money and time coloring your hair.
Right.
The UVA and UVB.
Are you talking to me?
Those rays can be very damaging, and they can also dehydrate your hair. So this is a great product from Fakai. You can use it on wet or dry hair, and again, it's going to replenish any lost moisture, and it's really going to protect your hair color as well.
And I love that there's golden flecks in it because it kind of like lets that light bounce off it. And I love also you can use it year round. It's not just a summertime product.
So yummy.
It does smell like
I love a good smelling hair product.
Oh yeah, me too. So thank you so much, Bahar. We are so ready for the beach. So after the break, we are talking about overalls. But first, YouTube star Evelina is back with our accessory of the week, and I am obsessed with them as well. We will be right back.